I am going to speak about August 4th.
Your birthday?
Yeah. I'm going to speak of the fact that I'm going to be 96 years old and that I'm going to enjoy it and that I will thank my body. I want to show this. Kenny?
Sure. This is Hetty with her mom.
Doing a street painting. These are Joni and Kenny. And me.
At Long Beach, on Long Beach.
First, let me tell you about a real powerful experience. I am one of the lucky people who have aids from self-help. And they had a meeting where they spoke about self-help. And I realized that instead of complaining about the world, they sent out aids to people who survived the Holocaust. And those aids teach us how to help ourselves. Not how to be helped, but how to take life into our own hands. And that'll have a lot to do with my program tonight. Respect each other enough to believe in them. Tell me when I should begin.
You're on.
Then let me begin with something that happened today. I have hearing problems, and I went to where I used to always go, which was a wonderful group, which again is a self-help, even though it doesn't belong to them. But they've always told me how to take care of my ears. So today, I went real revelation. Let me push this up.
No, I think we're good. Thank you. Sorry, folks. Yes.
Okay. They found out my ears are clogged. And the doctor explained to me, she put drops in, and she said, you have a lot of stuff in there in the ears. They clog the hearing. And she prescribed drops for me. And it helped. But then I became serious, and I said to her, let me speak to you philosophically. Let me talk differently. Let me not ask you how to hear better. Let me ask you if I'm living life the way I need to. And I said, I am going to be 96 years old.
Woo!
In just a few days.
Months.
I feel a sense of such peace about it. Should I feel guilty at just being grateful? Kenny, my son, teaches me how to meditate. When I meditate, I put the universe in front of me and ask it questions. And I asked it what I also asked the doctor today. I have lived so long. I escaped concentration camp when an uncle sent us visas from Panama. I couldn't get into the United States, but eventually I did. I am alive. I escaped one of the greatest tragedies that the universe ever experienced. I escaped the Holocaust. What if I just sat back and said thank you? And look at what I have. And not ask for what I don't have, but just give gratitude. When you feel gratitude, your soul swells. And I said to the ear doctor today, what if I just said thank you? You can't give me back my ears as they were when I was young, but you're unclogging them. Everybody does a little something, but if I don't accept it, I don't have it. And so I need to say to the universe, to God, thank you. I am tired. If I could have everybody come in, everybody who loves me, to take what they need, and let me not have to clean or do anything, and to bring their own dinner and a garbage bag to put the leftovers in. Could I be allowed to just say thank you, all of you?
Can I jump in for a second? Can I jump in for a second?
Immediately.
I think what you're saying is so inspiring and relates to every one of us who's experiencing challenges in our lives. So I just want to say to all the people who are watching, anything that you want to share about how these ideas relate to your life, please feel free to write that down, because this is amazing stuff.
And let me not give you a deadline. Send it in.
But if you want to write it now, then we can all read it right now too.
Right.
But either way, no deadline, right?
But let me at some time have Kenny read the letters. Because when you feel gratitude, your heart swells. When you complain, you sink. Rise with me. Joni said something. That's Kenny's opinion. Joni said something to me. She said, Mom, you painted, you wrote, you did so many things. Looking at your life, do you really need to worry about cleaning and making filings? Could you just learn to say, and for me it's hard to say it, but I'm going to say it. Could you just say fuck it and not do any more work and just enjoy living? Maybe Kenny and I could eat ice cream tonight. Are there any comments?
This is stuck here with comments. That's why I'm going into it on my phone to see if there are any comments. Let's see. Oh my God, there's 1 million comments. Okay, good. Oh, that's me. Okay.
Be loud.
Oh my gosh, look at all these comments. Okay, dear folks, sorry. It wasn't showing on the iPad. Eddie Weedman, happy Monday, Hetty and Kenny, much love. Dina Sheldon, hello, Hetty and Kenny, happy 96th early birthday wishes, Hetty Page. Great to see you. Love, Dina.
say something else?
Yes, but let me just...
Could I show some pictures?
Yes, and I think we have the mic and the connection back now. I know the connection has been on and off. I'm going to have to ask Tech Wizard Greg for help with this because even with this new fancy Verizon subscription modem, we're having the same damn problem. Okay, so continuing. Hetty, do you want to show those pictures or do you want to show your sketchbook from Ein Harod?
I want to show the picture first.
Sure.
One thing I hate is the way I look.
Dear folks, I'm so sorry. We're going to really try to get this fixed by next week. This new modem is not helping either. Denise is here. Hi, Denise. Okay, so I'm going to show from Ein Harod. These are sketches. No, that part's not a problem. Okay, Denise says hi, Ken. Hi, Eddie.
That's my oldest sketchbook.
Yes, it is. This is really from when she was a teenager. These say Kelman because this is before she was actually married. And she was married at 19. Ha! So I guess she was like 18 when she did these amazing pieces. This is from 1948.
When I came to America.
Yeah, 1948. You were 19. You were 19 years old. This is from the camp where they were going to go to Israel together up near Liberty, New York. These are from when Hetty was 19. Okay, now they're in the book, so I can't pull them out like that. People are all sending hearts and they're just loving this. Oh my God. So good. If anybody has any questions for Hetty, feel free to ask. Oh, Paula says, hi everybody, we love you. Here's someone leaning on their hoe. In this day and age, that sounds bad. I think this is Hetty, actually. Right? Isn't that you?
No.
That looks like how you look.
No.
No, okay. Now these are...
In the summer camp.
Yes. Dove, little Nira, and Paula. If you want to put on your glasses, Mom, so you could see. No? Okay. These were the people she was going to go to Israel with at the camp where she met Eric and fell in love and got married after 3 dates.
And had Kenny and Joni. The miracles of my life.
Rena, Batya, Gail, Shmuel, should I show more? Or do you want to talk? Whatever you want. Oh, check out this one.
Danny.
Danny?
I think it was Danny.
Amazing. Tibor says, wonderful. Tibor is here. Hi, Tibor. Sandy says, amazing pictures. So delicious, these studies. Lauren Roth is watching. A lifetime of art. 75 years ago. These are 75 years old. I'll just show a couple more.
In a park.
In a park, yes. How does it feel just looking at these pieces 75 years ago from your youth before you were even married? Oh, Tammy is pointing out, Hetty has drawn trees her entire life. And that's true. You have drawn trees your entire life. Carol Hodkin says, I'm speechless. Love these. Tibor says, hi, nice evening with you. So, Mom, what else would you like to share?
Then let me just say what kept Eric alive during the concentration camp. He used to say, I didn't allow myself to hate because then I would become like them. And don't be like them. Be like you, please.